Prepare yourselves. Good morning, cadets. Welcome back to our Thaumaturge playthrough, where I'm actually gonna see with the viewpoint first to see if I can get there, because I believe the horses in the sky. Yeah, after dark. I need to pass the time a bit. It's only late afternoon. I think next step would be evening. I'm not sure if I could do this during the evening, horses in the sky, or it need to be night. And so, yeah, let's just finish with the Imperial Hotel, find the viewpoint. If I have access, I should have access inside that area, hopefully. And then, again, double check with horses in the sky to see if it's evening or night. But I think it might be night. If not, see with Voronin. The price of friendship. And of course, if I come across more items for the tailor's dilemmas. Oh yeah, for now, let's go back to Southern Shrosmitsia. And where exactly did you put me? Oh, right nearby. There's a point of interest over here. Ah, that's that viewpoint. Still a bit annoying that they're not getting marked. I'm curious if they're gonna get completely marked if I find all the viewpoints. Maybe that's why. All right, okay, so we can go inside. There it is. And is that blood over here? Huh. Weird. Nothing interesting. Did the time pass? No, it's still late afternoon. Well, I guess with Voronin, which I think I need to get to a different area. It's not here, right? This should lead me. A fast travel. Oh, okay. I don't need to wait. Or I'm meeting Voronin here. Oh, okay.
Hi, Victor. Something held me up. Have you been waiting long?
Just a moment.
Welcome back to our favorite square. A lot of good memories,
True.
That's true, I do have fond memories of this place.
You were so small. You, Ligia, and Petya would always race from the droshky to the booth.
And then we'd hold up the entire line until we finally decided what filling we wanted in our donuts.
And Ligia would always rush you.
That's because she only likes them with plum. Who does that? Anyway, I'm guessing you need my help.
You truly are your father's son. To the point. To the point. All right. It's about a certain incident at the Imperial Hotel.
Do you mean Svetlana soiree?
Is it about the confusion that supposedly aroused during one of the recurrent soirees?
Do you know what happened there?
No, not at all. I wasn't there.
Good. Because the party know nothing about attracted the interest of several important figures. I'm just saying.
Aha.
But that's not what I wanted to talk about. It's about Petya. At the Imperial Hotel, a boy, fell from a balcony and he's dead. Those hyenas from the Warsaw Courier have already jumped on it.
How is it linked to Petya? Is he all right?
Yes, he's fine. But you see, that wretched balcony is part of his apartment.
Article from the Daily Courier. A young man lost his life during a drinking bout at the hotel. According to the article, he was friends with my cousin Petya Voronin. Is that why there's, I don't know, probably blood on that pillar? Some like fell but hit the pillar as well and then the ground? Or is that just some paint or whatever, just for artistic style? It's nothing important. Let's talk about more about Petya.
I didn't know Petya lived at the Imperial. He didn't mention it when I saw him at the funeral.
He rents an apartment. Says he's more comfortable that way. Closer to his friends. You know, I'd like to be more in touch with him.
You're not very close?
Since losing Helena, it's been up and down between us. My work kept me from devoting enough attention to him. Maybe I was too lenient with him.
What can you tell me about the victim?
Who was the guy who died?
Ludwig Krajewski. He and Petya were from two different worlds. You know, the Krajewskis are... they're not wealthy.
There's nothing wrong with that, but how did he and Petya meet?
That you'll have to ask my son.
Ludwig's death. Ludwig Krajewski was killed at the Imperial Hotel. His family is reportedly already being pestered by the press, seeking comment on the incident. I should pay them a visit if I want to learn more. Wait, so... are we talking about that he was murdered? It was not an accident? Yeah, what exactly are you expecting from me?
And what role exactly am I here to play, Uncle?
Do what you do best. Use your powers to find out how Ludwig's death is connected to Petya. With all due respect to Stasio, I don't want to make the same mistake judging my only son as he did. I want to know the truth, whatever it is. And those Krajewskis. I know the press is trying to contact them. I fear that without your help, they might publish something untrue.
I'll go see Petya. And where can the Krajewskis be found?
They live in a courtyard-facing apartment of a tenement house, near the Imperial.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. Thank you. Go. I stay here for a while.
Okay, find more. So that means... it's everything in this area, right? No entries. And also when I was thinking about the park, I was thinking about the other park in a different area. What was it? I believe was in the northern Strazmizia. But I guess it all worked out because I did urban secrets, and then this quest seems to be in the same area. Okay, where exactly are these guys? Should be... oh.
Nobody's home?
They are. They just won't answer the door. Tobias Fegi, the Warsaw Courier.
Maybe they want to mourn their son in peace rather than talk to the press.
What are you looking for here?
Information. But I think my methods are more effective.
Then maybe I will leave, and later you can share something. Deal?
I mean, if you agree to exchange the information, you could find out that potentially our cousin is not involved. or had nothing to do with the death. However, even if we tell that, they can literally write anything anyway. You know, they can twist it around. The thing is, if I refuse and tell him to go away, might still write anything they want. I'm not doing like this, but sure. Let's agree to the exchange of information. Maybe is one of the good ones, you know, and not writes BS.
All right, if I learn anything interesting, I'll share it with you.
Great. It's a deal. I will hold you to your word.
You chased him away? Glory be. Thank you. Please, come in before he gets back. Let me at least offer you some tea.
Thaumaturge never fails me. There is something here.
There's plenty here.
Maybe I will try later.
Coat with a fur collar, a coat soon at a well-known tailor on Prosna Street. I need mind, really? Broken plate. Pieces of broken plate lying on the kitchen floor. Every shard of the plate tossed with fury radiates with a sense of injustice. A lifetime of hard work taking care of his family. He didn't deserve such immense suffering. Sharp shards feel stuck in the throat and throttle with each heartbeat. Photo of a young woman. The photo shows a young woman posing in a photography studio. A look frozen in time, love portrayed with a rich man's money, a piece of delight cropped to fit the frame. The paper reflects the light and thoughts of the beloved, wrapped around the photograph like the halo around the head of a saint. Still trace unknown. And then trace certain Sigmund Kravieski, a crumpled bill, a high medical bill, and an annotation of death. Amounts keep appearing on more and more pieces of paper, written as dead strings of digits. The paper has been crumpled up by witty hands, with a corner wrapped by wet tears. Helplessness and despair pass through the heart in waves, each one more dizzying. So he was sick as well then? Okay, and besides that one, there's nothing else to check. Okay, broken plate, tracer terminal, it's Sigmund. And I'm assuming it's gonna be on the coat. However, I don't have the mind. I really need a Thur for that.
Come in. Would you like some tea? My name's Krajewski. Zygmunt.
Viktor Szulski, thank you. Maybe later. I have a question.
Is it about Ludwig? Since you brushed that news hound off. All right. Ask away.
What can you tell me about the journalist?
Do you get invaded by the press often?
Not a day passes without someone knocking at the door, sniffing around, reopening wounds, looking for a scoop. But each one of them also promises money. We're not wealthy, and after Ludwig's death, we have even less.
You could use some money now.
Sure, but I really don't know what I could tell the news hounds.
That's enough.
Let's ask about the found items.
Can I ask you about Ludwig's belongings?
You've looked around by now?
Okay, that's the code that I don't have. Let's ask about the photograph.
I found a photo of a young woman. Who is she?
This is Hannah, Ludwig's sweetheart. They had been seeing each other for a while. She was here not long ago, after what happened.
Let's ask about the bill.
I've seen the doctor's bill.
I think this is trash.
That's enough.
What about Ludwig and Petya?
Did Ludwig live here with you?
Not much recently. Pietja kept inviting him to all kinds of places. Parties, dances, horse racing.
Did it happen often?
What? Pietja's invitations? Yes. I would tell him Ruskies were not appropriate company for him.
Perhaps Ludwig was impressed with it all.
You bet. But if you ask me, Pietja was using Ludwig so that others would admire him for spending time with a poor man. So, there you have it.
That's enough.
Petya's purpose. According to Sigmund, Petya used his relationship with the poor Ludwig to build up his image. And then we have the items
Goodbye.
which... Okay, we can ask about more. Or when we find out. Thing is, what's the time now? It's still late afternoon. Do I need to... you know what? Maybe focus actually on the main quest a bit. Because it is actually in down here as well in Southern Strutmizia. Maybe we'll get a Mine Salutar. Also, I don't know if it was Southern Strutmizia that I found some items for the Taylor Dilemma. I believe it should be just that bit south. Oh. Piece of thread. Beige thread smudged with mud. Day by day, the repetitive clatter of machines, the seamstress hands work abstractedly. After hours of sewing, they wither like flowers like in water. She has been quilting these fabrics for so many years. Nothing ever changes, except for those hands, for these hands becoming more and more weak and wrinkled. This should be related to the Taylor's Dilemma, right? Yeah. Oh, lucky that I found one of them.
Mr. W.S., what's the hurry?
Ah, crap.
You didn't introduce yourself, but I have my own ways of getting to the truth. W.S. Victor Shulsky. Are you one of those Shulskis? Stanisław's son?
No. What do you want?
Our little deal, remember?
Path is closed. Right. Let's just say didn't determine anything yet.
I didn't learn anything new.
Too bad. I'm afraid in tomorrow's newspaper people will read that Thaumaturge is a scam.
Oh,
In that
crap.
case, until next time, Mr. W.
Not great. Kind of forgot for a moment about that guy. Oh. Maybe... Candle is burning story in an improvised altar dedicated to Ludwig. The flame hisses treacherously. Grief over the death of a child bites and slowly sucks the blood, especially at night, when Maria's raspy breathing can also be heard. Sigmund knows that he will place a second candle on the altar soon, and then his heart will shatter into a million pieces. Ah, crap, this was... for the Krajewski. And in a difficult situation, Ludwig has died, which has worsened them already seriously ill Maria's condition. The medical costs are too high for Sigmund to bear. I thought okay, so that was regarding the thought. But yeah, My mind went thinking like, oh, I got another one for the Taylor's Dilemma. Nope. Exactly. Is it? Wasn't it somewhere in the south? Yeah, should be here. Glasses with a bent frame and broken lens. Before his last breath left him, Father's gaze wandered, searching for the source of his end. He did not close his eyes. He passed away with his eyes wide open, hurling thunderbolts from his eyes towards his nemesis. Anger clung to the crooked frame, not grief, sadness, or fear, also natural in a moment of danger. Anger. At the fact that death came too soon, it announced itself but did not ask about any unfinished business. A certain Stanislav. Is there... I think there's anything on the other side. Shoe. A worn-out leather shoe dirty from dust. The owner of the shoe was an haughty soul who feared nothing, for whom death was an intruder destroying the order of the universe. He had his feet firmly on the ground, and even when death stared him in the eye, he did not give in to the instinct to flee. Yes, this shoe belonged to my father. Damaged pillar. A large pillar broken in half. Wild fury radiated from here, nestled in the body. This blow to the pillar collapsed the entire building. A punch born of a powerful fist, carrying colossal amounts of strength. Chaos. Only chaos can be felt here, devoid of any composed thought, intention. What breaks through to the surface of this disorder is destruction, as if designed in the guts of what rotted. Trace unknown. Father's death. This place carries the memory of my father. What is left of him here completes his image as a tenacious man with a hardy heart. Interestingly, he expected death, although it came sooner than he expected, which clearly upset him. And the death that came for him was a strong, uncompromising fury.
Am I a magician or what?
And looks like we have up here. But that's locked. I don't have access yet. Maybe after we talk with Opir, could be related to the main quest.
Death did not catch my father by surprise. It seems as if he had been expecting it, just not at that moment. He was practically annoyed about it. There was something he had wanted to finish. And this building, it couldn't have just fallen down like that, right as he was going by. Maybe he was on his way to a tryst with Svetlana.
Hey, Suski!
What?
Whoa!
Chicken butt. Tie him up. There you go. Tighter. We took his book. Well done. All right, let's wake the asshole up. Wakey, wakey.
What's...
Well, come on, Sleeping Beauty. I haven't got all day. Now, let me get a good look at you. You look rough, fancy boy. This isn't what I was expecting.
And who are you?
What's the meaning of this? Who are you?
A shooting star, am I? For a moment, flickering, granting hope, holding fearful humanity briefly by the throat, before suddenly vanishing.
Hold on. About it.
Someday, this poetry will be the end of me. Long time no see, Shulsky.
Why did you kidnap me?
What kind of a sick idea is this? Kidnapping me?
It's a joke! You don't find it funny?
No.
What does it feel like to have your life depend on me?
Can you just stop?
Enough of this. It's not funny, and it's not scary.
The fucking Shulskis. Always looking down your noses. It's because of you my pop died the way he did. And it's because of you I ended up on the streets. Well, fuck, Victor. We pulled the trigger together. There'd be nothing to talk about if you hadn't nicked Pop's pistol. So how come Pop and I were the ones to pay the price, huh?
That's not how I remember.
I remember it a little differently.
Oh, now that makes me curious. Does it just so happen that in your version, you're innocent?
No, I'm not. And you're not either. But it's my father's fault most of all.
What a convenient answer. He's not going to defend himself now, is he?
I don't have any intention of changing your mind. We were dumb kids. I can't change the past.
Yeah. Full of foreboding, he desired to push away his memories.
You did? There's that rat.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Boss, it's the Cossacks again.
Come here, coward.
Looks like you've got a chance for redemption.
I'm confused. Are we enemies or...
Let's show these dickheads you don't mess with the shivs.
I guess we're friends. Is that the... Father's
I'll take a
Grimoire?
look around.
Okay, that actually finished that quest where... On the Bastards of the Night. Entries though. Aboritsi Nitschik. He used to be our third twin. We were inseparable. Until something happened. Aboritsi's father owed money to some nasty people, and we both decided to help him. It all went wrong. The loan shark was killed, and my father resolved it in the worst possible way. By sending me away from home. I lost touch with Aboritsi. He's gone through a lot since then. Okay, and then... no need that guy. And we're in the London bar. Here, vodka is downline like tea and blows are exchanged in greeting. The London bar does look like a tap room in London's Soho, open all night, stinking of a constant hangover, attracting all sorts of lowlifes like a magnet. It's a place to forget yourself, a place that urges forgetting by plying its customers with hectoliters of liquors of all stripes. At night, it's a haven for winos and ruffians, but by day, it becomes their curse. More than one has lost a finger or more in the back. It is, after all, the territory of the Chiefs, a ruthless gang who considers themselves the masters of the underworld, led by the one and only Aboritsi Nitschik. They spread terror by day, and by night, they raise their glasses and drink to a brighter future. Okay. Do have some stuff here. Inventory of deaths. Inventory of deaths September. Aloji Gazjevsky owes 200 rubles. Deadline until September 10th. Duck in manure. Ian Mazur A.K. Rudy. Talked back. Deadline until October 5th. Knock one of his teeth out of if he doesn't apologize in writing. Joseph Landau owes 50 rubles. Deadline until September 9th. Break one finger for every 10 rubles owed. Ian Fritzko owes 335 rubles. Deadline until September 10th. Repaid. The Daily Courier. Tragedy on Marsalovska Street. Several people have died in a building collapse, including the respected Warsaw entrepreneur Stanislav Shulski. No one seems to know the cause of the accident, defective construction of the building or a deliberate attack. All we know is it could not have been foreseen. Shock and awe. The tenement house was inhabited by 4 families. 3 of them are now in mourning after losing their loved ones. The Bokulawskis lost their children. Mr. and Mrs. Grodecki lost their lives, and Franciszek Kowalski, the owner of a pram and linen factory warehouse, perished in the collapse. The case is being investigated by the police, while residents are advised caution when walking on city streets.
You guys again. You shitheads better have a good excuse, because I was right in the middle of an incredibly important meeting.
It was fate that decided. We flipped a coin, and it turns out that today we're practicing our boxing on you.
Hello?
Feathers? A beat? I know you. You're... I can't remember now.
Salutar.
Fucked up, but today you'll regret it. Today I've got the Demon Master on my side. Show these cretins, Victor.
Oh, it's 2 against 3 this time, at least. So, attack with Vukavac to disable. Attack with Upir to disable. You're gonna be the last one to be taken care of, because otherwise, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do enough damage to take you out. And then, this guy does not have anything. Start the fight then. Okay, Vukavac. Let's do with that. And then plan the attack. Let's continue with the same. Make sure he's taken out, I guess. 4 damage. Let's go for a quick attack, actually. And then you yell at him. It's like 50% chance to get him out. And we had Aboritsi hit him. Yeah, so he should be taken out. Nice, we heal back. He's out, perfect. This might... That's actually yellow on EO. Yeah, he's down, perfect. Let's put some debuffs on him. Then we're gonna have to swap to Vukavac. Or actually Upir, never mind. Let's restore some health. Let's go for a quick attack and then... you know what? Yeah, let's swap to Vukavac. Maybe he's gonna go down before he takes an action. Oh, never mind. Ow. But now he's down. Hey, are we just doing this for
You'll never let
fun?
me down. This is the best way to start an evening at Niedzic's bar.
If we're to have fun, let's do it right. A round for everyone. Old friendships never die, right? Here, Polish, pure, the mother of all libations. Enjoy it! Who knows what piss you've been drinking abroad?
So, are we quits? I helped you out. Now, can we forget all that ancient history?
Don't be so sly, Victor. We're not squared up yet. That burns nicely.
My knuckles are itching. Let's go somewhere and pick a fight.
Good riddance.
No, don't.
Well,
Oh, damn it.
what do you say, Victor?
Let's reminisce the past.
Returning to the subject of the past.
Fuck the past. We're in the here and now. Let's enjoy the moment. Cheers.
You don't
Okay.
want to talk about it? I thought that was why you kidnapped me.
I've changed my mind already. You better tell me what you're poking around my bar for.
I did notice a saluter before we started the fight.
It seems to me there's work for me to do at your bar.
No shit. I'll give you a hand.
Not like that. Thaumaturgical work. It seems to me there's a saluter here.
What the fuck? Who brought a demon into my joint? I'll give him... Although, hang on now. A demon is a good publicity. Hey, everybody! From this day forth, the London bar will be known as the Demon's Den. Go and tell everybody that here is the only place you can do shots in the devil's company.
Listen, you keep on thinking about how you can develop your business, and I'm going to take a look around and come right back.
Go. I'm going to wet my whistle and see how you do your hocus pocus. If you need something, I'm here, and I'll give you a hand.
Okay, so we're having that kind of relationship with him. Bullet hole. A hole in the wall with a bullet still stuck in it. My first expectation is always to find fear, doubt, or anger behind the bullet. After all, who shoots just like that? Treating it as some sort of game? Exactly the kind of person who fired this bullet. Light-heartedly, seeing the weapon only as a tool of enjoyment. I get anything on the entries? No. Menu. Castellanska's restaurant menu. Borscht or broth fruit soup. Pottage with crayfish. Goose in jelly, young turkey. Romaine lettuce, pan-searched saffron milk cubs, cucumber salad. Compote. Cream with chocolate, pear a la Otero. Cup of green gages. Mocha black coffee, local lager, English porter, potion caviar and snacks. And hello. Do have that one. I guess we chat with him, find more about
Have
him.
you nosed around my humble little hole in the wall? What's the word?
In the subject of the Cossacks. Although, you know what?
Enjoy your drink. I'm going to poke around a little more here.
There is something that I'm missing. To the Eyes poem. Your eyes are filled with shades of my memories. Close them and look there, far ahead. Do you see? Sunrise, the day's herald. No? For you, night is eternal, yes. I see you, lipless, with hair as long as the past. You are a body, warm in my memory. You rot, yet violets spring from you. I pluck them and give myself to your embrace. I feel on nothing. Nothing I affirm and I wait. I wait. No epiphany comes. The spearheads of your eyes are hollow. I search for a gaze, but only an eye in hand, deaf in its stare. Warsaw, 1904. Knife. The studied hunting knife engraved with the initial AN carries the memory of poetry being recited in different situations, whether while picking dirt from under one's nails or mutilating someone's face. The blood-stained blade must be a good source of inspiration. From the wooden inlaid handle protrudes a long, sharp pommel that has tasted blood and stripped people of small body parts more than once. The knife is a bloodthirsty beast that demands to be fed. Funny photo. Here, we finally look like ourselves, laughing cool kids, constantly in search of a new brawl. Nice of Aborizzi to keep it. Broken window, with planks where the glass used to be. Fragments of human tissue can still be found nearby. Some man flew through this window, leaving behind the memory of his bleeding body. Someone grabbed him by the tails and pushed him without much force or precision, rather spurred by adrenaline. Okay. Dirty rag. An ordinary dirty rag soaked with blood. The cloth is stained with fresh blood, the ultimate blood, that which flows from a fatal wound, carelessly put away. It is the last reminder of a recent brawl with tragic ending.
Yes, sir.
A wooden pole with traces of knife throwing. Drops of blood seeped deep into the wood, preserving the memory of a severed human ear. The hand that threw the knife had a clear target, an ear cut off in a frenzy with a smile, by a mind deaf to any afterthought. Individual splinters still remember the cold steel of the blade, which was guided by a heart marked by competitiveness. It had no precision, only stupidity fueled by the desire to win. Trace familiar, reckless man. The London bar couldn't belong to anyone else, as it perfectly represents Aborizzi's nature. The parties here often get out of control and end badly or even tragically for those involved. This place smells of blood, stupidity, and foolhardiness, all soaked in alcohol. Anything else around here? Oh, there he is. Upir is over there. On the labor movement and its leaders. The labor movement is growing strong. Its impact can be seen not just in large cities. We could now argue that workers across cities, towns, and villages all unite in a common struggle for a better future. And it is no surprise the movement is growing if it has such charismatic leaders. Let us mention the irreplaceable Rosa Luxemburg or Marcin Kasprazak. I butchered that name. These people possess a magical kind of magnetism. Just listen to them and you will be raring to go. What is their secret? I will not hesitate to answer. The purity of their ideals. They are people who serve their country earnestly, and we should all follow their example. Kimichik. Or Michik. Might be. Now I should be able to
Have you nosed around my humble little hole in the wall?
Yeah. But first let's raise the subject of the Cossacks.
Tell me something more about these Cossacks.
They roam around different bars picking fights as soon as they get leave from the Citadel. Sometimes we pummel each other and things continue as usual.
About the London bar?
Well, well. How did you get your hands on all this?
I worked my ass off for years. I found myself in shitty positions. Sometimes I had to make people disappear. Pop wouldn't have been proud of me. Maybe it's a good thing he didn't live to see it. But then I'd have to kill you.
Right. Let's offer him condolences.
Your father was a good man, and didn't deserve for that to happen to him. I'm sorry.
That's true. However, we're alive. We're in the here and now, and that's the most important thing. And what a life it is, eh? Whether with your head in the clouds, or a knife at your throat, once eating ribs at Matslov's, another buried in one's breasts. Moment, stay a while, linger. But before long, you're running flat out. Someone, whap, nabs you by the coat. But here I am. Every time, I'm reborn like a fucking phoenix from the ashes.
What is this bullshit about it?
Victor, Victor, what I've been through belongs to me. Now I'm the king. Tell me, what else is going on?
Let's share our observations.
I've had a look around and some things caught my attention. I think they might have something to do with the Salutor.
Well then, shoot!
Let's start with the bloody rag.
A bucket of dirty water and a blood-soaked rag. Whose blood is this?
As if I remember everybody who's bled on the floor here. Every day we've got to clean up after somebody. Is that everything, or have you found anything else?
Where did the bullet hole came from?
Did anybody die from this bullet that got stuck in the post?
Bullets fly every which way here. That's the atmosphere. Was someone killed? Probably, but that's not very unusual. Look how helpful I am. Keep going.
What about the broken window?
Who smashed your window?
How long it's been? 2 days, I think. This one Russian bigwig was really fucking irritating me, so I politely asked him to leave. What else can I help you with? Tell me. I'm at your service.
I think that's about it.
You like to go wild here, huh? Are you often the one who gets the old crazy ball rolling?
You know I used to have a puppy. This little fluff ball was hanging out under the bar. I have a heart, Victor. I have a big heart. Not like those morons over there. To Cossacks, a game without a corpse is no game at all. For me, knocking out teeth, breaking hands, I'll take it. A stiff spoils the mood a bit. That's my opinion.
About the puppy?
What happened to the puppy?
He was called Romeo. He fell in love. One day he packed his bags and ran off with that bitch. I'm sure he started a family. He's raising his puppies and reminiscing. Yeah. My brave little guy. But what were we talking about?
You get a lot of stiffs here then?
Where my corpse here lieth down. Something looketh around. What do you call a lot? 3 a month on average, I'd say. Danis, that Cossack with a dick where his head should be, pulled out his revolver one day and wanted to play Russian roulette. Only with his revolver. But fuck it, I'm not handing my head over so easily to a butcher like that. Well then I'll ask you, is he an idiot or what?
I have to gather my thoughts.
Go ahead, I have to gather myself a little too. Lelek. What the hell did you say, Victor? You're out of your goddamn mind.
The Salutor's name's Lelek. Well, yes, the beak, the feathers, the trill. He loves the smell of death and he enjoys risk and foolishness, which he also fuels.
So let's go get Lelek.
Yeah, come on. Where about it is, Lelek could be as well. Maybe his flaw is speaking for him.
Whoever's with us is with us, and whoever's against us, fuck 'em. Come on. I'll show you places even the philosophers never dreamed of. Maybe your demon will be drinking vodka somewhere there too.
Alright, can we chat with Upir? Ah, damn it. I guess I should have chatted with Upir first. He's a mine servitor. Cool. So he's the other one, I'm assuming, right? Yeah, looks like feathers and all of that. Cool. In Kashubian, his name means fool. Leleks are small and unruly servitors drawn wherever there is music, and various acts of recklessness, especially if someone dies in the process. Their thrill is often a harbinger of imminent death. Flaws that Leleks are interested in are those related to excessive bravado, gullibility, and looking for conflict. Well, I have a feeling that's not... Właściwie Solens transmisja. It's not tied to Abaruci. It's a bit annoying that I can't talk with Upir anymore. Right, but for now, I'm gonna leave it here for this episode. I know we're kind of cutting in the middle. I'm not sure how much I have to look around with Abaruizi and find that Salutar. So I think this is a good spot to take a break. And is that the Black Grimoire that we're having right now, or is the same Grimoire? Just out of curiosity. The trace has gone dry. Whoever took the Grimoire knows how to cover the tracks, but I won't be fooled. Patience. Right, so I think it's our own. Anywho. Hopefully you enjoyed this part, guys, and I'll see you next time. And as always, don't forget, take care.